With over 63 banks in the United States on the brink of collapse with $517 billion in losses, billions of dollars are flowing over to the crypto market, and the entire market is undergoing a bullish expansion on a very high time frame right now. And it's only just the beginning. And if you missed out on getting Bitcoin underneath a $1 billion market cap before Bitcoin surged to a $1.3 trillion market cap, currently above $70,000, along with meme coins like Dogecoin or Shiba Inu that now hold a $14 billion market cap, then you're not going to want to miss this video, because over the past year we have seen astronomical gains in sectors like artificial intelligence, gaming, and meme coins have absolutely taken the crypto industry by storm, with projects like Bonk doing over 7,800%, Floki over 1,000%, Pepe over 1,000%, and tons of other top meme coins by market capitalization going on to do multiple billions of dollars in market cap, leaving you scratching your head wondering how can you make money in these markets before you get left behind. So in this video, we're going to be talking about 10 elite meme coins that will make millionaires this bull run cycle, and some of them are on the move right now, so you're still early. And as we get closer to election, you definitely want to keep these on your watch list. Now, full disclaimer, yes, we do hold some of the altcoins in this video, but that doesn't mean that you should. You should always do your own research, because we're not financial advisors. You should always consult your financial advisor. And by watching this video, liking this video, and commenting 777 below, you're confirming that you're okay with that risk and you understand that you could lose money in these markets. You're a full-grown adult. You can take responsibility for your own financial decisions. But as always, these videos are purely for educational, informational purposes only, and we don't recommend you to buy or sell anything in these markets. We purely provide these videos so you can understand what these projects are, what's happening in the space, to better educate yourself. That way you can make the most amount of money possible. So with that being said, if you guys are feeling bullish, comment 777. If you're feeling blessed, comment 777. And if you're going to become the first millionaire in your family tree, confirm it by tapping the subscribe button. Let's run it. All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna have a lot of fun in this video. If you guys are ready, you're excited, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, because the meme coin market is just heating up. It's just getting started, and we could see Floki up 11% on the past 24 hours. Dog with Hat up 2%. Some other meme coins doing pretty well further down the list, and we're gonna get into some of the mid cap, the micro cap, and then large cap projects as well too, that are below $1, ones that are going to perform well the rest of this bull run. As always, there's no guarantees, but I want to talk about the catalysts that are going to propel meme coins to the freaking moon and what's about to happen next. Because I made this video on August 23rd and I gave you guys a meme coin spreadsheet as an example of some projects at that current valuation, and I gave you 10 projects from large cap to mid cap to micro cap projects, and I'm gonna run through some of those and let's just see where they're at today to see how well they're doing, because full transparency, not every project is going to do well, and as always, there's never recommendations to buy any of these. These are just examples, and you guys can decide what to do with your income based on your own portfolio strategy, because smart investors in the space, they're not allocating a large chunk of their portfolio to micro cap projects. They're allocating maybe 20% or 30%, sometimes even a smaller amount like 5 or 10%, whereas the vast majority is in larger cap projects. So meme coins are purely about, and what makes an elite meme coin, right? They're purely about community, marketing, memeability, and really culture. And then tokenomics do play a factor into it as well too, to build that culture and build that community around it. So as you guys know, the top meme coins in the space right now are Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Dog with Hat, Floki, Bonk, and then you're gonna see some others, take that next position, like Dog go to the moon right now is in that position at $900 million market cap. So the real question people have is, should they be buying these right now? And a better question is, instead of what meme coin should you be buying, it should be, how are you allocating your portfolio so that you don't get absolutely wrecked being too risky and just lower cap projects, and how can you not lose money, right? Warren Buffett, first rule of investing, don't lose money. Rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. And so if you don't want to lose money in these markets, well, then you got to keep your emotions in check. And if a project takes a dip, selling at a loss, well, then that project, usually what happens, it rebounds back around and shoots up. And I've seen that happen so many times in the market where people get frustrated because something isn't taking off, so they sell it at a loss, and then like a month later that project pulls like a 10x or a 50x, and they should have just been patient and focused on making more money on the front end at their job or on their business, and then just tucking income away into the markets and just riding that for a year or two. And so when we look at Dogecoin, the price when this video was made was 16 cents. So where Dogecoin is right now is about 16 cents. So Dogecoin took a dip after that video and now it's back up to break even. So there's really nothing happening with Dogecoin. Shiba Inu was at 0.000026. Now Shiba Inu is at 0.00024. So Shiba Inu is at a loss right now. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's not down 50%, maybe down like what, a percentage, 5% or less or something. But Dog with Hat was at $2.91. And this is why we diversify. Dog with Hat is now at $3.40. Not too shabby for a large cap. And so some of the large caps are going to take months to appreciate, because if you're buying them, well, if the market takes a dip, let's say Bitcoin doesn't crack 72K and it goes back down to 55K, well, then meme coins are going to take a bigger hit, large cap, mid cap, and micro cap projects. And so after the video was made, they took a dip down, but now they're reversing, some of them reversing back to the upside. And Dog with Hat, so far in terms of the large cap, is one of the bigger performers. Now, Floki was at 0.00017. What's Floki at now? 0.0003. So Floki almost did a 2x from right there. So not too bad for Floki. And that's why, we made videos about Floki, talking about it and explaining what they were doing from a mass marketing campaign. And so when we look at TokenFi was at 12 cents, and now what TokenFi is at? TokenFi is at 14 cents. And we could see a potential cup and handle formation right here, where we see the massive cup, we see a handle forming right now. And so I think TokenFi will do well the rest of this bull run. It's at $146 million market cap. So this project right here, guys, is a mid-cap project, and I think it's going to continue to perform well. So we're going to keep it on the watch list and continue to watch it. The next altcoin, number 5, was Myro, sitting at 17 cents. And Myro is now at 24 cents, getting ready for the next major breakout. So Myro is the Solana, I think it's the co-founder's dog on Solana. So, massive narrative. That's the memeability, right? Builds a massive community around it, because dog culture is what drove the meme coin bull run last time between, Shiba Inu, then all the Inu coins that popped up after Dogecoin. So the next one is Pepe coin, not to be confused with just Pepe, but Pepe coin is the original Pepe. It's on Ethereum. It has a smaller market cap than the other Pepe. It's 732 million, but it's a mid cap, almost a large cap. It's sitting at $5.48. It was at $5.57, so it's a little down right now. Not too bad, because we're up on a few other of these. Now, Brett is one of the biggest ones. Altcoin number 3, it was sitting at 0.067, and right now, Brett just passed $1 billion market cap. And guys, I think this project is just getting started, because it's the largest meme coin on the base chain. And if you watch my previous videos, the base chain is going to absolutely crush it this bull run cycle. And if you look at what Coinbase Wallet just posted, they said you could send over 100 tokens on base as easily as a text. Whether it's a meme coin, stable coin, sending crypto on base has never been easier. And you look at what coin they have on here being sent, Brett. So they're showing you the process with Brett. And so Coinbase has an incentive to draw users to their platform. And they also have a goal during the summer to onboard over this bull run, or by 2025, 1 billion users. Right now, they only have like 4 to 10 million, somewhere around there. So to do 1 billion users, let's just say they hit 10% of that conservatively, which would be 100 million users. Well, if we go from 5 million to 100 million, what is that? A 50x? 250 million, so even a 20x would be 100 million. So to do a 20x from right here, that would mean that the projects on the base chain would absolutely fly. Now, we don't know exactly how much money that means, but let's just say each user that gets onboarded onto the base chain for the summer is worth roughly $100. Well, that would be an extra $9.5 billion coming in if 95 million users get onboarded. Because right now, let's say we're at 5 million users, that's only $500 million. And so people think that $9.5 billion, well, that's not going to move the market cap that much, but they don't understand liquidity pools and how they work, because not everyone is selling their positions, they're still holding. So as the liquidity pool grows, it's like a multiple of 10x, 20x, 30, 40, 50x on a lot of these projects. And look at what Jesse Pollock posted. On-chain is going absolutely vertical worldwide right now. So in my opinion, which I could be wrong here, but I think Brett is going to be one of the main meme coins across the whole entire industry this bull run as base expands, because it's the #1 meme coin on base. So when we click market cap and we look at the all-time high, well, the all-time high was just hit at $1.2 billion. You look at what Shiba Inu or Dogecoin did last bull run, and Shiba Inu went to nearly a $40 billion market cap. So I do think Brett will be like a Shiba Inu of this bull run cycle. And I don't see why Brett wouldn't be at least at a $10 billion to $20 billion market cap conservatively, guys. Now, obviously, that's just speculation. That's not a guarantee, but at a $1 billion market cap right now, $10 billion is not that much money to flow into a project relatively quick. You guys have seen what has happened over the past 7 days. Brett's gone from a $600 million market cap to over $1 billion. $400 million have flown in just 1 week, 7 days. That's telling you something. So we need to watch and look at that and then understand some key things here. And it's one word that I'm going to explain to you in a little bit, which is derivatives. You see, when Dogecoin launched, it did very, very well last few bull runs. There were derivatives created around that. So that's where Shiba Inu came from. Another derivative of Shiba Inu was Floki, which was Elon Musk's dog that was a Shiba Inu. And now they're in the billions of dollars in market cap. So what would be a derivative of the #1 meme coin on the base chain right now? Well, if we look at Brett on coinmarketcap.com and we go to the Twitter and we scroll down, we could see the pinned post here of where Brett came from and how it all started for Brett and the Boys Club. And Matt Fury, who's the artist, came up with Pepe and Brett, the first two starting characters. Now, that's why Pepe has a multi-billion-dollar market cap and Pepe Coin has a $700 million market cap. And now Brett has a $1 billion market cap. But people are missing this key thing right here. Look at this picture and watch the rest of this video when you get a chance after watching this. There's 4 key characters right here. There's Brett, there's Pepe, there's Andy, and there's Landwolf. Now, here's the thing right here. The next project was Andy. It was sitting at 0.011, and right now, Andy is sitting at a $40 million market cap at about 4 cents right now. So it's breaking out with Brett. So we need to pay close attention to this because it's at an all-time high right now. And usually when a project goes into price discovery like this, there is no ceiling at it. So we watch where it settles at and where the next correction takes place. And I mean, that could be at 50 million, that could be 100 million, that could be $200 million market cap. We don't know. But one thing that we do know is the narrative of the Boys Club is what's going to be driving the base chain right now with Brett leading the way. And so that's why the last 2 projects on that video were microcap projects. And if you guys watched that video, I think it got about 13,000 views. Not that many views compared to the other videos on the channel that are getting like 20 or 30,000 views. So if you guys watch that, the #1 project on the list, and this isn't in terms of #1, like it's the best project in the world. This was just in terms of market cap, and that was Landwolf on base. Now, Landwolf on base, we shared in our Telegram group when it was at only a $1.43 million market cap, and right now it's at a $6.7 million market cap. And so it's up over 188%, the past month. Actually, no, it's up 396%. My apologies. So if you guys want to get access to this information when we spot these projects and seeing the narratives before they happen, then you want to plug in with our private Telegram group in the link in the description below, or you can go to bullrunners.com, put in your best email address, and you'll be notified first before these videos come out. So that video was made when this project was just listed on coinmarketcap.com. And so spotting these things early is the real key here. That was back in April 23rd. So all the way back here. And as you can see, the price didn't really do anything. In fact, it sold off down further from there. So people could make the argument that that video was trash and these projects tanked after that. But then you look at it now. And so we're playing the long game here over the course of the next 1 to 2 years. And sitting at only a $6.7 million market cap, I think this project is going to absolutely fly the rest of this bull run. Now, obviously, it's not the main character. It's not the head honcho in the Boys Club, but it's at a $6.7 million market cap. So you guys can put 2 and 2 together there. So we're up on the majority of these projects right now. And still, even the ones that are down, like Pepe Coin or Shiba Inu, aren't even down that much. And we still have the rest of this bull run to look forward to the rest of this year and potentially in 2025. So in terms of the large cap projects like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Dog with Hat, Floki, and Bonk, I think these projects will do relatively well. And smart investors are holding these as a larger portion of their portfolio. And these will be like the steady mules that will still do a 2x, potentially a 5 or maybe a 10x if we see trillions of dollars flow in this industry. But they're not going to do the 100x or 500x or 1000x. That's where the lower market cap projects, like Landwolf or like Andy, and even smaller market cap ones have more X's in them because they're just not at a $3 billion market cap right now. They're under 100 million. Now, here's something that's really interesting. Another meme coin that we posted in the Telegram group before this massive rally is MAGA or Trump. It's sitting at a $600 million market cap. And the more that Trump does in the media, in the news, getting closer to election, this is going to be one of the bigger mid-cap projects that's going to perform relatively well. Now, it is experiencing a little bit of a pullback right now. But one thing to note is if we go to the website, which is magamemecoin.com, you'll see that this was launched on August 11, 2023, the only active cryptocurrency donating to U.S. veterans and protecting children. And we scroll down, you can see the contract address on Ethereum, Solana, Base, and BNB. Now, if we copy the Base address and we go to dextools.io and we paste it in right here and we click the first one that comes up, you guys will see the chart on Base just launched on the 21st of March. So it's relatively new. It's in an uptrend right now, forming a series of higher lows and higher highs. And the market cap is only at $3.44 million. Now, I think this will be closely paired to the main one on Ethereum because certain traders and market makers will, arbitrage this project. But if you look at the price, it's at $13.72. The MAGA on Ethereum is at $13.73. So relatively close in pricing. So I think the Base one will perform just as well as the Ethereum one. But this team is very, very smart because they've positioned themselves on the Base ecosystem. So when Coinbase onboards millions of users and money starts flowing into the ecosystem, where do you think that's going to flow into other than Brett? It most likely will flow into a project like Trump. And a lot of people are going to see that the market cap of Trump on Base is only a $3.4 million market cap. So that's going to drive a lot of attention to this project. Now, another meme coin on the Base ecosystem that will most likely do well is called DGen. It's for the real DGens out there, but it's at 0.02 and it's seeing a $328 million market cap with an all-time high of about 6 cents. And if we go to DEX Tools and we paste in the contract address, you can see that it's still in an uptrend right now. As long as it holds the low at like 0.0147, if Bitcoin doesn't correct back to the downside, then DGen will most likely absorb a lot of liquidity. Now, the holders is at 467,000 holders. So there's a lot of holders for this project. And the reason why this project is attracting a lot of people is because of the DGen chain that people are trading on. And if we go to DeFi Llama and we click on DGen, we can see that the total value locked is only $2.6 million. So this is an absolute baby compared to these other chains because it's kind of like, it's a layer 3, but Base chain has $1.76 billion and continues to climb. And the reason why a lot of money is going to be flowing into this is because it's really easy for people to be able to bridge Ethereum. You just go to base.org, you click the bridge button right here, and they say you can go to Superbridge or brid.gg to bridge your assets to and from Base. So if we go to Superbridge, all you do is you connect your wallet and you're just pretty much sending Ethereum over from the Ethereum blockchain to the Base chain. And then you use Ethereum on exchanges like Uniswap or PancakeSwap to be able to swap into these different projects with minimal gas fees. That's the real key here, because if you're swapping on the Ethereum blockchain on Uniswap, sometimes the gas fees are upwards of 20, 50 bucks, $100, whereas on the Base chain, they're a few pennies. That's the main appeal of the Base chain right now, other than the fact that it's Coinbase's, product in their development, and the fact that Coinbase is the second largest exchange out there behind Binance. So Coinbase has a massive backing right now. They have massive utility and they have massive resources to be able to push the Base chain, guys. So if you go to categories right here and on coinmarketcap.com, if you click Command F on a Mac, you can type in Base ecosystem. You click it right here. You can see the top Base ecosystem tokens by market capitalization are only at $4.1 billion. And they're not all meme coins. Axelar is up there, Echelon Prime is up there, but Brett just recently became #1 and passed both of them. So we're officially in a meme coin summer right now. Then you got Mogcoin, DGen, Toshi, and then others further down the list. Not many are listed on here right now. So I expect Toshi to do well. I mean, it's up 118% over the past week. So I don't know about right now to be entering into that. I expect Mog to do pretty well, but it's at a $500 million market cap. Now, another project that we don't hold, but I think it's going to make massive moves is Base God, because Jesse Pullock was just posting about this. It's having a breakout right now. The all-time high for this project was like at 0.0005. It's 0.0002, only a $29 million market cap. So this is based off of Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase. And also, guys, I made a video about 2 months ago showing you how to find 100x meme coins on Base before they explode. And it's very, very simple. On DEX Tools, you go to the live new pairs and you can see the new pairs that are listed on Base exchanges with pool variations in real time. You could sort based on total liquidity, and you see a lot of these projects like Trump on Base was just listed 10 minutes ago with $140,000 in total liquidity. So we can right click, open link a new tab, and we can do some analysis of these projects. Now I just randomly clicked this one. As you can see, there's no DEX score. The market cap is lower than the liquidity, so immediately that's a red flag. There's no Twitter, there's no website yet. So personally, I wouldn't touch this project. Could be a complete scam, but there's a lot of derivatives popping up about Trump. Probably like 100 or 1,000 plus different Trump projects out there. So most of them, they'll probably pump, they'll most likely dump. But how you find these projects before they explode underneath live new pairs, you can also go to Pair Explorer or just the DEX board and you scroll down, you click on all, and you can create a custom filter for yourself. Now go watch this video. I'll leave it in the description below so you guys can understand how to be able to create this filter to filter out a lot of the crap projects or the projects with market caps, that are a little bit too low or too low of a liquidity pool so you don't get absolutely destroyed. But for the sake and time of this video, I already have this filter set up. So when I click it, it'll pop up these projects with enough liquidity in the pool over 100,000 with market caps that are underneath $10 million but above $1 million. And we could sort these based on volume in the past 24 hours to see which projects have the most amount of volume coming in. And also you'll see stuff right here like contract automatic audit results are not 100% accurate, but you can see some of these projects and what they're capable of doing. Like this Beast one that just popped out says looks like the owner can set a high fee, 100% for example, so you're unable to sell it. So it'll show you some red flags alongside the DEX score. So we can even sort based on scores that are 99 out of 100. And we could find projects that are breaking out right now and see why they're breaking out. So for example, this one, Bolt, it says it's breaking out. It's at a $5 million market cap. So what I would do is I would go to the Twitter and I would just look and see what they're doing, see if there's any partnership, see what the narrative around these projects are. And it looks like they're trying to capitalize off of Brett, saying Bolt is Brett's dog. Now I would need to do more research into the Boys Club Matt Fury comic and see if Bolt is an actual real character. I don't know if it is. But if it is, then that could be big. So this is a derivative of a derivative. And you guys can see how degenerate this gets. It's absolutely ludicrous. So by no means am I telling you to buy any of these projects. I'm just showing you what's happening in the space right now. And a lot of these projects are going to do very, very well. But then the liquidity flows into the larger cap ones towards the later stage of the bull run, like Dogecoin or Floki or Shiba Inu. And those ones get even larger. Whereas 99% of the smaller market cap ones crash and burn. That's why you need to be very, very careful with low cap stuff. But if we scroll down here, look, you could even see Wolf right here on the list. $6 million market cap right now. The volume in the past 24 hours is $400,000. A decent amount of swaps at 1,500. So it shows there's a lot of traders. $296,000 in liquidity and an 86 out of 99 DEX score. So then we go to the Twitter to see the engagement. There's 2,600 followers and we see they're posting. Last post was 19 hours ago. They're constantly getting mentions out there on other channels. And by no means is this a paid promotion. I just see the narratives of what's happening right now. And yes, we do hold some of this project, but like I say, that doesn't mean that you guys should. I just think it's a no-brainer considering what Coinbase is planning on doing over the next 6 to 12 months. Just a couple days ago, they crossed the 5,000 holder mark. They closed in on a $10 million market cap. And if we go to Andy on Base's chart, that's sitting at a $41 million market cap, and we take the bars pattern and we just trace from the early days of Andy and we copy Andy's chart, we go over to Wolf and we paste it, we can see some similarities here with how they move together with both of them breaking out alongside Brett. Now, in terms of some key technical levels that we want to look for on a potential pullback, well, we can see the previous high of the 8th of April where it wicked at. If we just draw this zone as support, it struggled to break out from it from the 21st of April to the 26th of April as Landwolf was selling back off to back test this zone as support from the 16th and 17th of April, struggled to break through from the 23rd of May until it did on the 30th of May, and now it could come back down to back test it. Now, if Brett continues the upside and we see Bitcoin, the key thing here that would cause a break further to the upside for these meme coins is if Bitcoin shoots above 72, 75, eventually $80,000 and goes into price discovery. We need Bitcoin to go into price discovery. If Bitcoin doesn't go into price discovery, then this is just a money rotation happening right now, and we won't see really parabolic significant gains across the whole market until more money flows into Bitcoin. Then when Bitcoin cools off, let's say upwards of maybe 80, 90, nearly $100,000, then that rotation into lower market cap stuff like potentially Landwolf on Base, Andy, other projects like Myro on Solana, and the large cap meme coins like Dog with Hat, Floki, Dogecoin, Pepe, Bonk, or Book with Meme will take place after that. Now, if we look at Landwolf right here, as long as it stays above this zone of support, anywhere between 0.0, there's like 8 zeros and then a 7, or 7 zeros then a 1, then the next move would be similar to what happened with TokenFi when I talked about that several months ago. So if we look up TokenFi, we saw a similar chart pattern play out where you can see the price rally up, form a high, a sell-off, going back up to retest the previous high, getting rejected from it, coming back down to back test the previous low as support, working its way on out of here, and then finally breaking the high, flipping it, holding it as support, coming back down to back test it, then rocketing off of it to the upside. And so from this back test of support to the upside, TokenFi rallied another 380, almost 400%, guys. That's about a 4x. And now it's seeing another consolidation right now. So the real world asset space is going to absorb a lot of money. TokenFi is Floki's project, so I expect TokenFi to do really well. But if we trace TokenFi's chart using the bars pattern from this first initial rally to where we are right now, and we paste it on Landwolf's chart, isn't it very interesting how these charts look very, very similar? Rally up, sell off, back test of this resistance, which of the high, getting rejected from it, seeing a low to backtest the previous zone as support, working its way on out of here, breaching the resistance, forming a new all-time high, going into price discovery, seeing another backtest, potentially further sell-off, back down to the previous high of the 22nd of April, the 8th of April. Could there be a potential rebound off of it? I don't know. It's anyone's guess. But if there were to be, well, TokenFi did nearly a 4x after that happened. So if Landwolf goes down to, let's say, $5 million market cap, what's a 4x from there? A $20 million market cap? That's still only about half of Andy's current market cap at $41 million. And just a fraction of Brett's market cap at over $1 billion. So can you guys see the bigger picture here? Can you guys understand why not only this is happening, but why this is just the beginning with what Coinbase is planning on doing to onboard 1 billion users? They're most likely not going to hit that. That's their lofty goal. But like I said, if they hit 10%, 100 million users, well, that's 95 million more than where they're at right now. That's another 20 to 50x in terms of user base. And for those that have been around crypto for a while, they know one of the key indicators of a top in the market is Coinbase reaching #1 in the App Store. So if Coinbase reached #1 in the App Store last bull run, which is a fact that happened, and now you can send over 100 tokens on Base as easily as a text message, whether it's a meme coin or a stable coin, using the Coinbase wallet, where they're straight up telling you and putting on their promotional material, Brett, can you guys align the dots here and understand what's about to happen next? So that's why we're backing up our truck all the way to the bank, grabbing the bags, packing them and stacking them, leaving no bags left behind, because we believe the spending power of the dollar is going to keep going down in value. That's a fact. It's not my opinion, because it's based on inflation, blockchain technology, distributed ledger technology, and meme coins have been continuing to go up in value. That's the truth. And together we're all going camping on the beaches of the moon. So if you're ready to become the first millionaire in your family tree with crypto, and you want to get early access to our underground guidebook to become a crypto millionaire when it's released, then all you need to do right now is go to bullrunners.com, and you're going to get exclusive early access to alerts on explosive altcoins with timely notifications about high potential projects before they hit the mainstream market. You're also going to get access to daily market analysis videos, where you can watch daily videos like this to stay up to date on the latest trends and updates in the cryptocurrency market. And you're also going to receive pro trading strategies and tools for you to access proven trading tips and institutional grade indicators to refine your trading strategy. So don't miss out on the launch of our new underground guidebook called Altcoin Secrets, that's going to help you discover the next 100x altcoin. All you need to do to get early access is go to bullrunners.com, click the button on the page, put in your best email address, and you'll be instantly subscribed for the early bird list when it's released. We know you're going to love it.